Hello friends, I'm going to present this particular trip, what I did from Bangalore to Yercaud and back as a travelogue. So please do expect this to be a little bit longish video, say 45 minutes to 1 hour. So please do have your popcorn or thing you like to relish along with while watching this video. So it's going to be a little bit longer than the usual videos, and then I've been riding this bike for about 400 kilometers plus in last 2 days in various conditions like highway, Ghats sections, inclines and downward slopes, etc., where I've motovlogged and captured all my experiences in this particular 1 hour video. So please do take time out to watch it, and then let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hi friends, it's 6:30 a.m. morning in Bangalore, and you can see it's a foggy morning, a typical winter morning here in Bangalore. And yeah, it is Thursday, I suppose, today, most likely. So yeah, it's Thursday, and you might be wondering, where am I heading Thursday early in the morning? So I am heading towards a place called Yercaud. So this particular place is located in Salem district in the Chevrolet Hills, and the place it is sort of a mini, you could call it as a hill station. And yes, from Salem you got to get to the hairpin bends, and then finally you arrive at a place called Yercaud. So just wanted to do a tour that place, nothing official but a leisure ride, and probably spend a day around there and see a couple of places. There is a place called Kiliyur Falls, there is a place called Bear's Cave, and place called Lady's Seat. All of these little places of interest. More than the places, I think the Yercaud in itself is a place which is going to be one where you can go and relax and have some peace of mind there. So that's the goal here. So and I'm going to vlog this entire trip and share my experiences with respect to how the bike performs on the highway and while riding in the guard sections. So one thing, guys, this particular bike, the fourth gear, when I'm riding, fourth gear is the best gear, I feel, because it's got a very wide range of speeds what you can do in that. You can do, say, as less as 50. Let me try 50. Yeah, you can do, yeah, 40. You can do as less as 40, and then you can go all the way to 120. So that's why I love this gear a lot. And the fifth gear, beaten to death, is just an overdrive gear, and primarily to be used above 90-100 kmph for cruising. That's about it. It's a lovely morning, guys. Totally enjoying it. and the expected temperature at Yercaud is going to be around say 12 to 14 degrees centigrade, not too cold. And I think I just hope it doesn't rain the least. So that's going to be that could play a spoil sport there. Otherwise I think it's all good. So, and I'm going to stay in this place overnight and head back tomorrow post breakfast. That's the plan. So once we I'm right now on the Sarjapur-Attibele road. So from here I'm going to hit the Hosur Road highway, and I would love to catch that glimpse of early morning sunrise. So I definitely want to get that. So yeah, Pradeep also loves that a lot, but yeah, I hope someday he makes it and gets to see the early morning sunrise. It's a wonderful experience. I'm sure a lot of you must have done it, but it's amazing. We're just passing by one lake here, and you can see, I hope you can see, it's totally covered with mist and fog. What a lovely view. So guys, especially the view what you would get in the mornings, that too, you know, be it morning with a lot of mist and fog, or even without, it's something truly enticing and amazing. So the one only experiences can really get the true feeling about that. Are currently on Hosur Road. So there is one toll gate here, it's called the Attibele toll gate. So usually if you get a little late in the morning, of course two-wheelers is not a big deal, you can just pass through from the by lane. But if you get late in the morning, you're going to see a pile of traffic here, and it could take as bad as 30 minutes or so to clear. So I'm not going to stop here at this point, because I'm carrying my coffee. So I'm going to find a place which is going to be more silent and without a lot of people, because it's important to stay safe during these times. Very, very important. Wow, just waiting for the morning sunrise. So we might get a little bit of traffic pile up a little front, because which is where you have the commercial tax checkpost, where a lot of these trucks would get stopped for inspection. So beyond which it's going to be an empty road for us to fly. a bit less cold today compared to the Sunday morning. The Sunday morning, trust me, was crazy. So because it was so cold, this entire front part of the bike got a lot of fog and mist just when I started riding. So it was quite cold, but today seems to be a bit pleasant, not as cold. Looks like the real feel of this weather is like something like 18 to 20 degrees probably. So that's the real feel. So little bit about this bike from a user experience point of view. So of course in city we've spoken a lot about the bike, how the bike performs, how the bike filters through the traffic, how the bike handles its weight, which is 180 kilos, and one really cannot make out once it gets moving. So given that, it's a wonderful city bike, no doubt. CB, as my friend says, stands for city bike. But guys, even when I'm cruising on the highway, it is such a relaxed cruising. I was never able to relax, do a relaxed cruising on the highway on a Bullet at this speed, 90 kmph. 90 kmph on a Bullet is not relaxed. So you would feel that it is doing some great speeds, right? That's the feeling what you get. And beyond which it's better not discussed, because each and every nut and bolt on the Bullet is going to cry for life as you push it to 100, 120 and all that. Simply not meant to do those speeds, guys. So yeah, so mainly due to the dated technology is what I would say. But the newer Royal Enfields like Interceptor, Meteor, way better, way better. So we are right now reaching Hosur, which is just about to pass. And another thing is especially the cruising speeds on this bike, 110, 120 is easy. And what I believe is in real life terms, if any bike is able to cruise above 100 and do 120, 110, 120, I don't think you really need something more than that. Of course, in the safer limits, right? There is no end to the 1000 cc's of the world. There is no end to the Tigers and Africa Twins, you know, where you can cruise say 140, 150 all day. But from a safety point of view, I think if you are able to do 100, 120, it's a quite decent speed, I will say. Certainly not a slow bike, this one. It sometimes feels that it's going very slow, but you only realize that how fast the bike is only when you look at the dash. So many times that has happened to me. I thought I was going 60, 70, but then I look at the dash, I'm doing 100. So yeah, that's what it feels like. So we seem to be getting some bit of traffic in the front, and wow, that's the scenery, guys, what I've been waiting for. I hope you're able to see it. So look at the sun in all its glory. What an amazing view, guys. It just feels like a dot or a ball, a glowing ball. So what we used to get as kids, the round ping pong ball which used to glow in the dark, it feels something like that. What an amazing view. Look at the skies all clearing up, and you can see all this golden glitter kind of thing. Wow, truly blessed to get this view today. Super happy. So guys, again this trip is going to be close to 400 kilometers up and down, not too far. So I really look forward to getting the mix of the highways what we are going to experience, and the Ghat sections what we are going to experience in this ride. So a lot of you ask me how does the bike perform in the Ghat section. So we're going to experience that live together in this vlog. So guys, yeah, so this is what I was referring to, cruising speed of comfortable 110, 120. It's going to be easy. And by the way guys, I'm using those same iconic barbecued saddlebags, so but in a revised avatar, where I have fitted it really up and tied those belts and locked them up between themselves. So I did see I had this much of clearance. I really hope that stays on and doesn't sag, but if it does sag, I have a backup solution. I've carried my bungee cords, which I'm going to secure it with. So definitely not going to let it touch the exhaust this time. Wow, what a view guys, amazing. So now we are past Hosur, and we are crossing a forest range which is called Sana Mav. It's a mini forest range what is there here on the both sides. The sun is getting brighter and brighter guys, so the sunrise what we saw a couple of minutes ago versus what we are seeing now looks totally different. That's the magic of nature. So what a sight. And if you believe it or not, I really did not plan this ride, but I just thought I should ride somewhere. So all it happened was last evening, where I was telling Pradeep that you know what, I'm just going to ride. He asked me where, what. I said I really don't know. I'm just going to pack my bags and hit the roads. So that's where we are, and I thought I could do a ride to Yercaud to experience the hills and also some highway cruising. These roads towards Salem are amazing, lovely roads. Doing at about 110, 120, one can't really get the feel that we are really doing 120 at this point in time. And even though I'm not sure, a lot of my friends have mentioned, the ones who own the CB350, that there is a lot of wind blast. So apparently I mean, even at this 120, I don't really feel any kind of wind blast from this bike, because this wind blast as a topic I've only experienced at speeds above 140, 130, 140. So I'm not sure what they're talking about, but yeah, probably adding a small visor is going to enhance the looks of the bike, and also reduce a little bit of wind what is coming towards your chest, so that you can cruise long hours effortlessly without getting tired. So somebody who's riding all day might really need one, but otherwise I don't think it's a must have. So that's my thought here. So we are currently at Shoolagiri, where you have this HP petrol bunk and all these eateries here. You have McDonald's and all that stuff. So we are not going to take a break here, but we are going to head further and reach Murugan, Italy. Probably we'll go to the Murugan, Italy, which is say further few kilometers in Krishnagiri, and take a breakfast halt. What a bike, guys. Just cannot experience any vibrations, nothing whatsoever. It is so damn smooth. That's the only word. Butter smooth. You can ride this all day. It is so relaxed at these speeds. 110 is 110 seems like a sweet spot for this bike, and I'm sure you can do 110 all day. And most importantly, as a rider, right, bikes can do a long riding all day continuously for days together, but even it's important as a rider how long can one sit on the saddle without getting tired? So as I covered in my earlier video with respect to the touring capabilities of this bike, it truly stands to all those aspects with respect to relaxed handlebar stance, good punch from the engine, high levels of refinement, luggage carrying capacity, and the seat. This particular split seat from Honda is a game changer. Honda should have launched this bike with this seat. If not, at 3,700 rupees, one should definitely go for this seat, guys. It's totally a game changer. It is so damn comfortable, so damn relaxed, I can't tell you. So the perfect tourer as well, this one. That's where the Murugan Idli shop. So why Murugan Idli shop? So there is a history to that. So with respect to idli, I'm sure a lot of my friends who are from down south, Tamil Nadu, will agree to me that the idli vada cannot get better, of course that sambar, without Murugan Idli shop. So it's that good. So I'm a huge fan of idli vada, and that is something which I definitely need every morning. Cannot do without idli vada. So let's go ahead and get a quick bite. And so yeah guys, so this is that idli vada, the iconic Murugan idli. So extremely nice soft idlis and crispy vadas. So yeah, let's finish the breakfast. And this is a kind of setting here, quite crowded but still okay. Some safe distancing is being practiced to an extent, I feel, but yeah. Okay guys, back from breakfast, just going to sip some coffee and then get started from here. So packed my coffee from home. So this is one of the goodie what we got from Honda at the breakfast ride. So it's a thermos flask, and it also shows the temperature here. If you something like this, I hope it's visible. It says 44, not sure. So I hope something I hope the coffee what I carried in this is still warm and nice. So let me sip a quick coffee and then get started from here. So right now a group of bunch of bikers just came in here, and then I think most of them are two of them Ninja 300 and a Dominar and Interceptor and 250. So they requested me to take a group picture, so I took that. So they were super happy about it, and then were thankful for that. So on the highway, and I just saw a fellow biker on Interceptor 650. So here he is. So yeah, the biker way of wishing each other. So he was asking me, how's the bike? I said this, and that's simply because the CB350 is nothing short of this or this. So let's tell him as well that his bike also looks amazing. yeah, some amount of traffic on the highway, guys, so with respect to the cars and all that, so which is expected to be there and all that, but nevertheless it's so far a wonderful ride as always. So really enjoying the ride. So it's always good to ride in a group of at least 2 or 3 people, so that you have some company and some conversations going on between 2-3 people. So that's what I really enjoy. But yes, the solo has its own charm. I don't say that solo is boring. Solo has its own charm where you really get to discover and rediscover yourself and find yourself between nowhere, and really, you know, go deeper and know yourself better in terms of what you really love to do, and that simply is the reason, guys, why we ride, right? So we ride to know, to put it in very simple words. So this Interceptor has got a backrest which is integrated into the grab handle and looks interesting. So one thing I want to talk about, which is going to be a negative for this bike. So if suppose you consider that you are on the top gear and say you are cruising at 90-100 kmph, and finally you get an incline on the road. So what happens is, guys, once you get an incline, the bike starts to lose power, and especially if you are going to carry pillion and carry a lot of luggage, you are going to see it more pronounced. So this is a small incline, so I feel that speed is dipping, and if it would have been a much bigger one, it would have been even worse. And then what happens is you are forced to downshift. Most of the times when you are getting onto an incline, you will be forced to downshift to 4th, and in some cases even 3rd. So that is the catch. But once you get going past 100 in the 4th gear and then move to 5th, you got to maintain 100 plus. Once you maintain 100 plus kmph on the 5th gear, bike has enough torque to even get onto the inclines. But if your speed drops, so then you will be forced to downshift. So that is a downer, I would say. And all of this is primarily definitely not because of the engine. So as Honda says that this engine puts out about 30 Newton meter of torque as low as 3000 RPM. So one thing is you feel it more when you are in the long rides. You feel that before hitting the 3000 RPM you could have had a good amount of torque spread available for you. That is something which could have been better. And another thing is the gearing, guys. So with respect to the gearing, I'll not say fifth is anyway very tall, only for cruising. We spoke about it many times, but for that matter, I feel every gear on this bike is set tall compared to, you know, the competition. So that is the main reason why the bike runs the way it is, and the need for more torque is there in terms of what you feel while riding the bike. Apart from that, I think it's a gem of a bike in terms of every aspect, right? Be it the seating, be it the ergonomics, be it the refinement, be it the amazing exhaust sound, which is music to the ears, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, as again, you know, no bike can be perfect. There will always be certain you know, drawbacks on any bike for that matter, the best of the bikes, right? So that's always there. It's about how many right boxes the bike ticks for you. That's important before considering a bike. So that's the key here. So another toll gate we just passed, not sure which place it is, but we are just about to reach Salem. The fourth gear, amazing. Bike just pulls all the way from 40, 50 to 120. That's the best part. Okay, so we passed about 15 hairpin bends out of 20. So 4 more to go, 5 more to go. So overall, bike handled all of this like a champ, primarily riding in gears between 2nd, 3rd and 4th, occasionally 4th, but primarily it's been 2nd and 3rd, and decent performance on the Ghats section. Bike does have enough torque, guys, as you can see, but you got to be in the right gear. That's the key. Nothing wrong being in 2nd gear in the Ghats section, because these are inclines where you would need to downshift, you would need to go in the lower gears in order to have a better control and good pulling power on a vehicle, any vehicle for that matter. Even the Innova, what is going in front of me, which is a 2.8 liter engine, you must also be going in second or third gear, like how I'm going on the third gear at this point. I don't think you will be going at 4th or 5th gear. So I'll say it's foolish to expect any vehicle to be able to go in the 4th and 5th gear in a Ghats section. So that's something totally irrational if somebody is expecting something like that. So 3rd gear at this point, going comfortably. I can even slot to the 4th, but it doesn't make sense. See, it's going in the 4th as well at 60. So what more do you expect from a bike? Yeah, I think we're at the 17 at this point. So guys, this is how the hairpin bend looks like in the Google Maps. Crazy. Wow, fourth gear, unbelievable. So it's a hairpin bend, and I was almost at less than 10 kmph, hence shifted to the first. So, but soon after I was able to upshift to the gears like second and third. So yeah, pulling has been decent, and more so I am shifting the gears to get a better control in those hairpin bends, not really because the bike isn't pulling. So when you shift down to a lower gear, you get a better control overall. So it still goes in third. So 19 of 20. So I think we are done, almost last one more, and then we'll be at Yercaud and check into the hotel. So now all the 20 hairpin bends is done, and then we are on the hill, which is Yercaud town, or the hill station. It's also called Crown of Chevrois. Probably it's the dynasty what ruled this particular region, Chevrois. Interesting. Wow, what a pleasant weather, guys. And lovely parotas happening there in one of the restaurants roadside, and the tea and the cookies, etc. This is the lake, the boat house, the boating lake where you can take a ride on the boat. Amazing weather. I've been to this place a couple of times in the past as well, but I think roads have improved and looks way different compared to what I came about 2 years ago. So we are reaching the hotel in about 4 minutes from now. So That particular Omni in the front is polluting like hell. The traffic police and the department and RTO need to really put an end to all this nonsense. It's polluting like anything. Anyways, so it's the day 2 at Yercaud, and just checked out of the hotel, and it's 9 AM and this is the kind of fog what we can see out here. So yeah, all high beam turned on. I hope people coming, the ongoing traffic is able to notice, of course, but in the fog, since it's not night or dark, I cannot really make out how the headlamps are doing. But now just getting down the hill, so we are descending down the hill at this point. So as a ground rule, you need to descend the hill in the gears in which you actually got onto the inclines. So keeping those ground rules intact, there is a reason why they say that. When you are getting down the hills, it's very, very important to get a complete control on the bike. Otherwise you would have an accident, or you could just tip off from the hill. So I've just been getting off few of the curves here, and I see that I am pretty much getting off using the second and third gears, and very occasionally fourth gear when you have a little bit of a stretch, but otherwise it's typically third gear most of the times. So bike is providing, in terms of engine braking, it's a long stroke engine, so due to that characteristic, probably it's able to provide a decent engine braking, especially in the second gear. So there's no need to get onto the first gear. So we all heard that the gearing is tall and all that, but still bike is able to give us good engine braking in second and third. So that's the update. So now so quite, yeah, and yeah, that's a general ground rule and thumb rule, whatever you say. So please do not rush up when you are getting down the hill. Come down pretty much in the same gears and pretty much in the same speed, right? Because you never know when you could have an accident, right? So and the roads could be wet, and there could be some gravel on the road. There could be other people riding or driving negligently. So safety is top priority. So please ride safely, because when I was just passing by a kilometer ago, one person was coming right behind me in Honda Dio, I think. So not sure, he suddenly started honking, and then next second I'm looking in my rear view mirror, he's on the ground. So that something happened. Not sure what happened, but probably the roads are wet, and probably he lost control and he had a fall. So learning from that, let's make sure we are careful time and again. And yes guys, so you can see I'm in the third right now, and I feel it's doing decent at about 40 kmph on third gear. So it's providing me decent feedback from the engine in terms of engine braking. So I hope you can make it out. So in these hairpins, it's better you get onto second gear to have a better control. Then of course, yeah, then you can always go back to third and so on. Just capturing some wonderful view of the valley right from here. Going to be a very sunny morning today, and that's a good news. So although the weather forecast stated that it could be raining and showers and all that, but seems quite sunny and pleasant and nice. So, and a lovely Skoda passing by. You can, but it's a very bad road, very narrow. It's better you go to the Salem and then take that road, because while coming I came that way, while getting down I came this way. This is terrible. About around about 30-40. That's also same. Okay, so gentleman was asking me the road. It's about 11:56 a.m. I started at about 9:30 in the morning. It was very foggy at Yercaud. So by the time I got ready, had my breakfast at the hotel and started, it was 9:30. And on the way I took a coffee break. Of course, carried my coffee in the flask from the hotel, who were kind enough to pack some coffee for me. So had the coffee, just took one break in between, and going to reach Bangalore in about say 30 minutes or so, just near Hosur, Krishnagiri at this point. Alright friends, so we just back home after the 400-kilometer ride. So it was Bangalore to Yercaud and then Yercaud to Bangalore. So did about 400 kilometers in this particular ride, and without any issues or problems on the bike. Everything went perfectly fine, and saddlebags also did really well. You can see the clearance, absolutely nothing went wrong at this point in time. No issues with the bike whatsoever. And let's see what's the kind of mileage what we got for this 402 kilometers what we did. So this is the mileage, guys. This is the overall mileage what I got, 33.8. So this included the Ghats sections, this included riding in through the villages, and also the highway cruising, where we were doing about 110, 120 most of the time. So that's the quick roundup on this particular trip. Do let me know in case you have any questions or queries. Happy to answer as always. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day.